Hey everyone, Derek here with, let's say, an analysis of the new Sonic Mania Plus trailer that revealed the release date of July 17th. But as soon as I saw the trailer, it was like, okay, we got something to analyze here. And then I took a closer look, and there really isn't that much. There's a few cool details, but a lot of them are things that you would immediately see just by watching the trailer, such as Mighty being able to perform a Comet Drop, officially known as the Hammer Drop, as the newest Famitsu issue has been released and translations are reaching the internet. A translation by Black Kite on Twitter revealed that the Hammer Drop is performed by pressing the jump button twice to instantly drop down. It can also be used to drop item boxes hidden in trees or even make a hole in certain terrains. And as we see in the trailer, it can even break spikes. And Ray can glide over levels like he's using the cape from Mario World. So it's really cool to see that these two aren't carbon copies of Tails and Sonic. They really do have their own unique abilities. And otherwise we see snippets of the Encore Mode, although we still don't know exactly what the mode is. So far it just seems like the same stages with different lighting. First we see Green Hill Zone with sunset lighting, and the enemies are even in the same positions as before, and then we see Mirage Saloon with a purple twilight aesthetic as Ray is gliding over it. But that also leads us to the question of which act of Mirage Saloon is Ray flying through? Because he's in the air, it's difficult to say whether or not this is Act 1 or Act 2. And going even further than that, we know that Knuckles had his own unique Act 1 for Mirage Saloon, so we're wondering if it's going to be the same for Mighty and Ray. Are they going to have their own unique Act 1 where they show off their skills, or is it going to be more in line with what Sonic and Tails do? Unfortunately, this little hint doesn't really say one way or the other, but I would prefer them to have their own Act 1. And gameplay-wise, that's pretty much it, although there are some fun animation touches within this trailer. The first is when Mighty and Ray first open up the elevator, and there's this little look between Sonic and Tails where they're like, who are these guys again? Especially from Tails. And that's because, well, Tails has never actually met Mighty and Ray in a game. They appeared before Tails was even a thing in Sega Sonic the Hedgehog for arcades. But there's a great moment at the very end with Mighty and Knuckles as they clearly recognize each other from Knuckles Chaotix, which is where these two are able to interact. So there's these wonderful little nods to the continuity within the animation, and just goes to show how much of a labor of love Sonic Mania Plus really is. And that's pretty much it as far as what we know. If you saw my update yesterday on the Famitsu article on Sonic Mania Plus, you know there's the possibility that Angel Island Zone will now be playable, and there's something new going on with the Hard-Boiled Heavies and Ray. So there's still a lot of questions to be asked about Mania Plus and exactly what we have in store for us. But even then, we know we're getting a solid game with this, and the additions seem to be really good. But really, that's about all there is to analyze in this trailer. It's all pretty much self-explanatory, which is honestly a bit of a new feeling. But how did you guys feel about this trailer? Let us know in the comments, and of course be sure to subscribe to GameXplain for more on Sonic and other things gaming as well. Until next time. Bye.